I'm Ravinder. I'm the Associate Project Manager for TMT. Please join me as we meet the TMT team. Welcome, Ram. Thank you very much for joining us today. Tell us about your contributions to TMT, please.
Yeah, my main responsibility at TMT is as the Associate Program Director. India TMT program is led by 3 institutes in India. Indian Institute of Astrophysics in Bangalore, India Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics in Pune, where I work, and ARIES in Nainital is a third PI institution. So we have several engineers, administrative staff, management people, and so on and so forth, who deal with each of the various work share we need to contribute to TMT.
To some extent, there is a perception from outside of India that within India the theoretical sciences are very strong, mathematics and so forth, and that the experimental work has perhaps lagged a little bit.
With astronomy, the scene is changing now, with India participating in almost all major astronomy programs around the world, like at least ground-based, then we are part of TMT, we are part of SKA, the Square Kilometre Array, the world's largest radio telescope going to be. We are part of a LIGO, there's a LIGO India consortium which is working on building a gravitational wave observatory in India. So experimental facility scenery is changing in India, and India is participating in large level in many international programs now. There is participation in LSST, the Large Synoptic Survey Telescope program, a new space program coming up. India has already launched AstroSat, which is multi-wavelength astronomy satellite. It's already been operating for years now.
India is justly famous all over the world for the software that is developed and written in India, and indeed India is contributing much of the software for TMT. What are the other contributions from the Indian teams to TMT?
We are building telescope control system software, observatory software through industry participation. But we are also building a lot of hardware, some of the primary mirror segments, 80 out of the 500 plus segments we need to make. The segment support assemblies for all the segments, the edge sensors, the actuators, the electronics which interconnect them. All this hardware is being built in India. So there's a lot more than software being made in India. In addition to this hardware which form part of the telescope is just a light collecting bucket. It brings light to its focus. And what astronomers are interested in mostly is what kind of instruments you put at the back end of the telescope to analyze that light in various ways. So India is involved in building some of the first light instruments like WFOS. We do not have a major part to play in IRIS, but some of the instruments which are coming up after WFOS, like a high resolution optical spectrograph, HROS or MICHI, mid-infrared instrument, etc., India would be playing an active role.
And potentially even leading one of those instruments.
Exactly, and specifically for the high-resolution optical spectrograph is a science area which a lot of interest in India.
Ram, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ravinder.